5 everyday fruits that could help you thrive well past 90, backed by science and a dash of wisdom. You know, folks, there's a saying I've come to love as I've gotten older. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. And you know what? The same goes for our health. It's never too late to start nourishing your body with foods that work for you, not just fill you up. Take fruit, for example. When I was a kid, an apple was just, well, an apple. But these days, science is proving what our grandparents suspected, that some fruits aren't just sweet treats. They're tiny powerhouses, guardians of your heart, sharpeners of your mind, and maybe even time machines in disguise. Now, I'm not here to sell you a miracle pill or a fad diet. At 70, I've seen enough kale smoothies and chia seed crazes come and go. But what if I told you that adding a handful of specific fruits to your day could be the difference between surviving your golden years and thriving through them? Let's dig into the juicy details. No lab coat required. Blueberries, the brain's little guardians. Let's start with a question. When's the last time you gave your brain a tune-up? I don't mean crossword puzzles, though those are grand. I'm talking about feeding that 3-pound marvel between your ears something truly special. Enter the blueberry. Now, these aren't just the berries your grandkids sprinkle on pancakes. Oh no. Scientists call them neuroprotective, which is a fancy way of saying they're like tiny bodyguards for your brain cells. Let me break it down. As we age, two sneaky troublemakers, inflammation and oxidative stress, start gumming up the works. Imagine your brain cells as a well-oiled bicycle chain. Over time, rust, that's the oxidative stress, builds up and the chain starts to creak. Blueberries. They're the WD-40 your brain craves. The magic lies in anthocyanins. Don't let the name scare you. These are just the compounds that give blueberries their deep blue hue. But here's the kicker. A 2022 study from Tufts University found that older adults who ate a cup of blueberries daily for 3 months improved their memory recall by 15% and even showed sharper problem-solving skills. That's like upgrading your brain's operating system. But let's get practical. My neighbor Marge, 82, swears by her blueberry bounce. Every morning, she stirs a handful into her oatmeal with a dash of cinnamon. She says it's why she still beats me at Scrabble, though I let her win, of course. Here's the thing. Blueberries aren't picky. Toss them into Greek yogurt for a protein-packed snack, blend them into a smoothie with spinach and almond milk, or freeze them for a guilt-free popsicle alternative. And here's a pro tip. Pair blueberries with walnuts. The healthy fats in nuts help your body absorb those anthocyanins better. It's like a power couple for your neurons. Your brain will thank you, and so will your taste buds. Avocados, the heart's best friend. Now, let's talk about something we all worry about, but rarely say out loud. Keeping the plumbing in good shape. No, not the kitchen sink, your arteries. And here's where the avocado struts in like a smooth-talking hero. Back in the 80s, we were told all fat was the enemy. Turns out, we were dead wrong. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the good kind, that actually help scrub your arteries clean. Think of them as a gentle broom sweeping away the gunk. That's LDL cholesterol that can lead to heart attacks or strokes. But wait, there's more. Their potassium content is off the charts. One avocado packs 975 milligrams of potassium. That's double a banana. Potassium's like a peacekeeper between you and high blood pressure. But here's what sold me. A 2023 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association tracked 110,000 adults for 30 years. Those who ate 2 servings of avocado a week had a 20% lower risk of heart disease. Let that sink in. That's 20% more sunsets, grandkid birthdays, or mornings spent sipping coffee on the porch. Now, I know what you're thinking. But aren't avocados high in calories? Sure, but here's the trick. Swap out the bad fats. Replace mayo on your sandwich with avocado mash. Use it as a butter substitute in baking. Yes, really? Or try my guilty pleasure. A sprinkle of sea salt and a drizzle of honey on a half avocado. It's like nature's pudding. Creamy, indulgent, and secretly heroic. And here's a fun fact. Avocados are technically berries. Bet that'll stump your grandkids at the next family BBQ. Pomegranates, nature's fountain of youth. Ever wonder why pomegranates show up in ancient myths about immortality? Turns out, our ancestors were on to something. This isn't just a fruit, it's a celebration in a rind. Crack one open, and you're greeted by hundreds of jewel-like seeds, each bursting with something called punic elagens. Try saying that 3 times fast after a glass of wine. These punic elagens are like the Navy SEALs of antioxidants. They dive into your bloodstream, tackle free radicals, those unstable molecules that age your cells, and, here's the kicker, boost nitric oxide production. Translation: they help your blood vessels relax, improving circulation so your heart doesn't have to work overtime. For anyone who's felt that dreaded afternoon slump or cold toes under the covers, this is a game changer. But the real magic: pomegranates might slow down aging at the cellular level. A groundbreaking 2021 study in Nature, Aging, found that compounds in pomegranate helped repair mitochondria, the batteries in your cells. Participants reported fewer aches, more energy, and skin that glowed like they were still kicking up leaves in their 50s. Now, I won't lie, peeling a pomegranate can feel like defusing a bomb. My trick? Buy the seeds prepackaged. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend into a tangy vinaigrette, or sip 100% pomegranate juice, no added sugar. And if you're feeling fancy, add a splash to sparkling water with a twist of lime. It's like a party for your arteries and your taste buds. Papayas, the gut's gentle healer. Let's get real for a minute. Nobody wants to talk about digestion after 60, but whether it's bloating, constipation, or just feeling sluggish, an unhappy gut can steal the joy from your day. Enter the papaya, a tropical treasure that's like a spa day for your insides. Papayas contain an enzyme called papain. Think of it as a tiny demolition crew breaking down proteins that can otherwise sit in your gut like a brick. And for those of us whose digestion isn't as spry as it once was, that's gold. Plus, the fiber in papaya keeps things moving smoothly. No harsh laxatives required. But here's the kicker. A healthy gut does more than prevent belly aches. Over 70% of your immune system lives there. So when you eat papaya, you're not just soothing your stomach, you're arming your body's defenses against colds, flu, and even chronic inflammation. My buddy Carl, 76, swears by his papaya sunrise. A bowl of ripe papaya with lime zest and a pinch of chili powder. Says it's the reason he's still gardening 6 hours a day. Not a fan of the tropical flavor? Try blending it into a smoothie with pineapple, ginger, and coconut water. Your gut and immune system will sing hallelujah. And here's a tip. The black seeds inside papaya, they're edible. They taste like peppery radishes. Sprinkle them on salads for a gut-friendly crunch. Apples, the humble longevity rock star. Let's end with a classic, one that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. The apple. But this isn't just a fruit, it's a Swiss Army knife for longevity. You've heard an apple a day, but here's why it's not just a rhyme. Apples are loaded with pectin, a soluble fiber that acts like a sponge in your gut. It soaks up excess cholesterol and sugar, releasing them slowly so your body isn't hit with a tsunami. For anyone juggling diabetes or high cholesterol, this is a quiet superhero. But the real star? Polyphenols. These compounds are like tiny firefighters, dousing inflammation before it sparks chronic disease. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 8,000 seniors for a decade. Those who ate apples daily had a 35% lower risk of frailty. That means fewer stumbles, stronger muscles, and more days feeling like your vibrant self. My go-to? A crisp Granny Smith with almond butter. The tartness wakes up your taste buds, and the crunch? Pure satisfaction. Or try baking them with cinnamon and oats. It's dessert that loves you back. And here's a fun fact. The average apple contains 100 million bacteria, mostly the good kind. So every bite's a boost for your gut microbiome. Now, I'll leave you with this. Living to 100 isn't about chasing the latest superfood or sweating over every calorie. It's about stacking the deck in your favor, one simple, delicious choice at a time. These 5 fruits, they're not magic bullets, but they're tools. Tools to protect your brain, pamper your heart, and keep you dancing through your golden years. So start small. Swap that afternoon cookie for apple slices. Toss blueberries into your cereal. And the next time you're at the store, grab a pomegranate just to see what the ancient hype is about. Your future self will raise a glass of pomegranate juice naturally to thank you. Thanks for letting me share these nuggets of wisdom. Now go out there and savor life, one juicy bite at a time.